James Mathers at NAB 2018 for the Digital Cinema Society and New Bay Media. I'm here with Nils de Montgrand and at the DMG Lumiere booth.
Correct.
Which is represented by Rosco. Tell us a little bit about your company and how you came to be represented by Rosco.
Thank you, James. So thank you for interviewing me today. So we are from France. We're a French company based out of Lyon. It's in the southeast of France, not far from the Mediterranean Sea. We set up DMG in 2014 with my older brother, who's a cinematographer. He's shooting commercials and feature films in Paris. His name is Matthew. And also Nico, he's working gaffer for over 12 years. And so Nico stopped being a gaffer to become our technical director. And the three of us, and I've been with LEDs for a good 15 years now, working in the signage industry, and then I shifted to the medical industry. And it's doing medical lighting that I learned about high CRI, high color renderings, and how LEDs would work and how we would get really high quality whites. And so as my brother was seeing my medical range of products, he was like, Nils, we got to do something in the film business. I need those lights, I need those LEDs, because at that time, this is 2010, LEDs had a poor reputation of having poor color renderings. And so I said, Matthew, I don't know your business, so draw me something. And so he called Nico in. They drew a light, the SL1, which is the 3-footer one, which is our most popular light, and built it, and we started selling it, and that's it. That's how it started.
Great collaboration. I always like it when filmmakers are involved in the design of the equipment. Another collaboration is with Rosco. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so we were acquired by Rosco in September of last year, so 7 months ago. We announced the acquisition at IBC in Amsterdam, and so we've integrated Rosco now. It's been great, amazing human experience, and amazing people to work with. Really, they're great. We love their know-how on color and color lighting. They've been involved with it for over 100 years. And so really the idea was to combine our on-set knowledge of lighting and our skills into developing LED lighting technology and trying to meet their skills in color lighting and colored filters and put these together and come out with what I want to show you today.
I know I love your products. I've had a chance to work with them, but tell me about the new one here.
So we have 3 sizes. This is the Mini, we have the SL1, which is the 3-footer, and the Maxi, which is a 4-foot by 2.5 feet. The Mini is 100 watt in power, in consumption. The SL1 is 200 and the Maxi is 720 watts. So this new range is called Mix. So the lights that you have used are called Switch because they switch from a color to another. This is called Mix, so you can mix colors together. So Mix technology is a 6 LED chip technology. We have 6 colors in there. Would you like me to name them for you?
It's basically the RGBW.
Well, it's actually RGGABW.
That's where you get the 6. Okay.
Yes. So we have a red, we have 2 greens, a deep green and a lime green. We have an amber, a blue, and then we have a white.
So you can mix those in any. I bet you get some really saturated colors.
We get some heavily saturated colors, but we're more looking for the more subtle colors and the tints in the whites. That was the aim of this project, and with those 6 LEDs, we're really able to reach amazing places in the tinting of whites and making really accurate Rosco gels. That was one of the challenges that we set ourselves.
Very full spectrum for your white light.
And a beautiful, very well represented spectrum inside the white light, yes.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yes, thank you.
Show me how it works.
Sure. So this is the local driver. We've decided to inbuild in here all connected technology. You know, it's the new age items, lights are connected. So we have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, wireless DMX Lumen radio chip inside. And each of those wireless networks are backed up with a wired option. So we have wired DMX, we have RJ45 LAN cable, and we also have micro USB. So Wi-Fi is to support ArtNet protocol. Wired DMX and wireless DMX, you know exactly what it is. And the Bluetooth is so that we can use the light with our own app. Access to function is super easy. There's no menus. You just have a gel mode, a white mode, and a color mode. You press the button, you access it. And then within the screen, you can navigate through intensity, color temperature, hue, and saturation. We have a library of true Rosco colors inside. We have about 20 Rosco colors at the moment, but we'll be building more every week. And one of the great things about having the app and the Bluetooth technology is that we can push upgrades through the app via the cloud, and then you can push wirelessly the upgrade to the box, which means you're always upgraded. You don't have to wait for a USB stick. let's say we build 3 new gels next week. We can push them to all of our users. They can access them. They can upgrade the firmware wirelessly on the light and then use those 3 new gels.
So it's reference to actually the Rosco numbers that we all know and love for so many years?
Yes, it's all true Rosco numbers. You'll recognize them, the names, the numbers, everything is there.
Give me some Congo blue.
Yeah, we got some Congo blue. So I'll talk about the app for a second. So it's a replication of the local user interface on the driver, and we've added some really cool features. So one of our challenges is to try and not invent a new color language, but as LED lighting is evolving, users are able to create their own gels. They're able to mix colors, create colors, and be gel makers. So we want to support this, and so we're supporting this in letting them create a color, mix, that's why it's called mix, then saving that color, renaming it. You can create folders, put names of the folders on your app, and then shove colors inside those folders. And then you can share those folders. So let's say you're a gaffer, and there's a few colors that you've found you mixed on the local user interface or the remote user interface, sorry. You can then create a folder for your DP, let's say L'Oreal commercial. You've picked 5 beautiful colors or Rosco gels. You can then send the folder to your DP, to your art director. You can be collaborative and share colors. So we really want to build a community of people using Rosco color inside, the new age Rosco color inside, and giving them a very quick and easy to use access to color. That's what we're trying to do.
And all controllable on an app. Huh?
All controllable on an app via Bluetooth. What we wanted to do is replicate the local user interface. You can go from white to gel to color. The effects are not built in yet, but they will be built in once we start delivering. So let's start with the white mode. So our concept, so all the changes that I'm doing are live. We wanted a touchpad concept instead of sliders that you need to find. The reason why we wanted to be able to look at the subject while using the finger. And so the touchpad is really helpful. You can also dial in a value and apply it. Exactly the same for CCT range. Our CCT range goes from 2850 to 7500. We also have access to presets if I want to go 4000 degrees Kelvin. And then we have the green and magenta shift, where you can go from a full green to a full magenta, and through presets, if you wanted just an 8th green, well, you can have an 8th green. So this is for the white mode. Anything you create, you can once again save and share. Make it your own, name it, organize your library. So in the gel mode, I go into the gel library. I'm gonna grab a steel blue. I load it to the light. I have this really cool apply gel function where we're trying to replicate on-set reality, where the DP asks the gaffer to put the gel on. So put it on, put it off, put it on, just to see the effect. You can change your white base here, either tungsten or daylight. And one really cool feature is that you can modify gel. You can correct gels in saturation. It's very subtle changes. We don't want to denature the gel. We just want to tweak it and make sure that it can match other sources. So that's the challenge. And so I've modified a gel. I can save it, name it, share it once again. Then we have the color mode. So inside the color mode, you have intensity. The CCT section is towards which white am I desaturating my color. I can go into the hue mode. I can change my hue. All right, I'm gonna go for pink. I want to saturate it a little bit more. I go in saturation, and then I can join hue and saturation, and I can pinpoint on the color that I want, whether it's a yellow or a blue or pink or whatever, and then I can desaturate it. So on this pad here, I have the full mixed color space. I can access any point at any time at the tip of a finger. It's like super fast. And one last feature is you have what we call the capture a color. So you can load your camera through the app. You can take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of your suit. And then
Find that color.
I can find that blue on your suit, and I can load it to the light. It's quite amazing. So once again, it's an access to color that we want to try to give users many ways of accessing colors in an easy way.
I know these are very lightweight too.
Yes, so this one is about 4 pounds in weight, 2.5 kilos, 2.3 kilos. Our SL1, the 3-footer, is double that. So they're pretty lightweight, and we We use aluminum for all of our body, so it's very good for heat dissipation. We're doing what we call cooling by design, so there's no fans, no fins. It's all cooling by design, and they're very thin profiles, about 3/4 of an inch. All of our lights have got the same profile, 3/4 of an inch. And yeah, durable, lots of accessories, this beautiful dome to round up and soften the light. We have soft boxes, egg crates, barn doors, various amount of mounts. It's a very kind of fully accessorized lighting kit.
I love the way the Maxi folds up like a suitcase, so it's half the size, but when you unfold it, it's a great, beautiful, bright, soft source.
Yeah, the Maxi, we love the Maxi. This is a new product for us. We launched it last year. It was a mechanical challenge, but our engineers were incredible at it. So their 2 panels are 260 watts each, so 520 in total, are joined with a smart hinge, and you can fold it to carry it. You can also fold it if you wanted more light at one point. You can gain light by folding it.
Cool.
Exactly, like a book light. And you can also split the panels and then turn the one light into 2 lights. And then we have up to, I think, 60 feet of cables in between the 2 panels. So you could imagine lighting a couple of windows or lighting a set of one driver where you can control panels together or individually.
A lot of great products. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for interviewing me.